Hey there, everyone. My name is Ashleyca Fernandez John, and I'm studying in SMK Dato Usman Awang. I'm an SPM candidate who juggles between science stream studies, dance, and voice acting. When I'm not solving equations or hitting the dance floor, you might hear me bringing characters to life as a dubbing artist for a MediaCorp TV show. I'm also a three-time consecutive champion of a national-level poem recitation competition. When I need a break from it all, I dive into the world of novels, getting lost in different stories and perspectives. Recently, I came across a book that left an unforgettable mark on me. Some books don't just tell a story, they change you. And Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover was one of those books for me. It wasn't just about reading a novel, it was about feeling every ounce of the leading character, Kenna's pain, as if it were my own. I found myself crying at 2 a.m., hugging the book to my chest because I knew what it felt like to want redemption, to wish for a second chance, even when the world refused to give one. Kenna Rowan's story is one of profound pain and redemption. After serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake which caused her boyfriend Scotty's death in a drunk driving accident, she returns to a town that hates her. Her sole desire to be with her daughter, Diem. But her daughter Diem has been raised by people who view Kenna as a danger, including Ledger Ward, Scotty's best friend, who can't forgive her for destroying everything he loved. What follows is a heartbreaking battle between love and loss, between a mother's desire to be with her daughter and the reality of life tainted by mistakes. For me, it resonated on a deeply personal level like Kenna. I know the sting of regret. I know the guilt of missed moments. I know the weight of wishing for a second chance that I can never get back. I still carry the loss of not meeting my grandmother before she passed away because life got in the way, and now I'm left with an emptiness that's hard to fill, much like Kenna, who struggles to heal and reconnect with her daughter, Diem. Some books carve themselves into your heart, leaving behind lines that haunt you forever. For me, that line was, "That was before you, during you, but I never thought that would be an after you. But there was. I was in it, and I'll be in it forever." That line shattered me. It perfectly encapsulates the grief, longing, and emptiness Kenna feels throughout Reminders of Him. I realized that it's not just about losing someone, it's about losing the entire future you build with them in your heart. Kenna never imagined her life without Scotty, but after one tragic event, she's left in an after that she never saw coming. That quite cut deep because I've been there. I've lost people who I thought I would always have, and waking up in that after feels like waking up in a world that no longer makes sense. Colin Hoover's writing pulls no punches. It's raw and honest in depicting Kenna's agony and her relentless desire to prove to this world that she's more than the world, but more than the woman this world sees. And every interaction with Ledger is filled with painful silence and unspoken struggle between what's right and what's wrong. And those letters to Scotty, each one felt like a gut punch, a reminder of the depth of her sorrow. Maybe, just maybe, Reminders of Him teaches us that even in the darkest after, love still lingers. It just looks different. When I finish Reminders of Him, I realized that love isn't about perfection. It's about fighting for the people who matter to you, even when it's hard. Reminders of Him isn't just about romance or redemption. It's a reminder to people that people are more than their worst mistakes. And that thought connected deeply with something Colin Hoover said in her other book, which is entitled It Ends With Us. There's no such thing as bad people. We are just people who sometimes do bad things. Both books share a message that resonates in the same way, and it changed my perspective of life. No one is defined by their worst mistakes. And even in the face of regret and pain, there's always room for growth, redemption, and love. We all carry the weight of our action, but it doesn't make us who we are. And just like Anna, we can all find our way back to the light, even when we think it's impossible. Thank you.